course, it's the first time. There will be tech issues. We try to have it rotate. But anyways, not important. We are here to chat about game week 1. We started off the weekend with Man United, top of the table with the victory. Stress was there from beginning to end.
Yeah.
But we came out on top. But anyways, firstly, welcome to our YouTube
guys.
Live. We know that we are starting small. We are going to be getting mics as well within the next week or two so that you can hear us a lot better. But this is the beginning of a new chapter for us to chat about the game weeks and for you guys to be part of the conversation. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. And let's get cracking. Man United versus Fulham. Opening game of the season. Wow. 1-0. Xerxes comes on off the bench, gets a goal. I was so happy. Good for him. One thing Ten Hag is good at is bringing on subs that make an impact. Xerxes and Garnacho came on.
But you guys had chances, hey? You had a lot of chances, and I feel like the game was way more stressful than it needed to be. But isn't that like your slogan, though? Because even last season, it was the same kind of
Man
thing.
Man United, way more stressful than it needs to be.
But I will say, though, I actually enjoyed the way you guys were playing.
Right?
Like, you actually, you played well, but again, I knew it. I knew you wouldn't have figured out how to get that end product.
Bruno, 2 big chances. Mount could have scored. Garnacho at the end.
That
way too many. But there are so many positives from that game. From my side as a United fan, seeing the way we were pressing forward, the way that we were closing them down so quickly, winning the ball back. The fact that Mainu is with us from the beginning of the season, I think is such a massive win.
Make a difference.
Because having him next to a very informed Casemiro, which I must say, takes United to another level. Casemiro and Mainu is a duo I never thought I would love so much, but I do. I love them. So I'm very happy about that first game. I think we have Brighton next, which will be a tough one.
Is it at home?
It's at Brighton.
At Brighton.
So they got the win.
Yeah. That's going to be a tough one.
It is going to be a tough one, especially because we have struggled against him a lot.
That's exactly why. Do you remember all those Brighton jokes that I've made a few times? Because they do beat you a lot.
Too many jokes. We don't need to talk about Brighton much more. But let's just first go to also what our predictions were for the games and then what they actually came out to be. So I predicted a 3-1 Man United win.
That's a lot of goals. Okay, I said 2-2. I thought it would be a draw. But
how did she think that we were going to draw?
Well, to be fair, when did you score the goal?
But regardless of...
When did you score the goal? The problem is that Fulham had a chance. They could have scored as well, right? And then it could have easily been a draw. But I will say, 2-2, I don't know why I thought you guys would score 2 goals.
Because she's a hater.
I'm not a hater. No. I'm sorry. I'm not a hater.
Have you seen the visual dictionary under the word hater? Wifey's there.
No, I'm
sorry. She
is
there.
You are a liar.
Hater. Man United hater.
I literally just commended them on
because
how well
they
played.
Because of how bad you thought they would play before. You were mean.
But I didn't just make this up from the air. I didn't just... thumb suck it. I'm going on what they are giving us, okay? And even in preseason, you guys can't finish.
Okay. Fine, we can't finish. But we did. We got the win. We got the 3 points, and that's all that matters.
100%.
Starting strong. Now, we move on to Man City Chelsea, the game that just happened. Saw a comment there saying, Kukurea. So I know you'll be happy that Haaland managed to get a goal.
Listen.
And Kukurea was there next to him.
I will stop him. I feel like the fact that Kukurea is in that picture and he was right there by Haaland, it doesn't look good for, obviously, the song that he was singing. But he had a good game.
He did.
I really rated Kukurea during the Euros. And I was wondering if he was going to bring that form to Chelsea. And I think he's looking pretty good. I mean, literally in the beginning, Doku and Savinho had to swap because he was finishing Doku. Okay?
But I didn't even understand why Doku started on the right and Savinho on the left.
Weird.
Their best positions is on the other side.
As soon as they did that, it was like, oh,
Savinho was great.
Savinho is giving me there's a bit of Mahrez to him.
He's got a good first touch.
Yeah.
Bit of flair, additional flair to him. And he's a proper baller.
I hope that the reason he went off I was disappointed to see him go off, but obviously we had seen that there might have been like a little bit of
I thought he was gone because he put his shirt over his face. I thought this guy's out. He looked like a knee injury, and I was thinking, Bob,
that right side.
And
exactly, I was like, please, we cannot have a cursed right side. Like, please, we just cannot have that.
We have a cursed right side.
Yes, you do actually.
Yes. Well, not now. We've got Ahmad. Ahmad is a baller. Garnacho can play on the right. We've got ballers now, but we did have.
Yes, you had a problem. I see, guys,
Kovacic.
Wow.
Kovacic was unbelievable.
Wow.
I said that you are right.
Was going to be man of the match.
I don't know why he wasn't. He had moments where he misplaced a few passes, which put City under some stress.
Yes.
But overall, he was class.
I actually loved watching him. Like, he's so underrated. Like, he just does it. He leaves everyone behind. He's like, I just need to do these things. So I really... I'm happy that we can win games without Rodri, because
he have in that space like a champ.
All that pressure on Rodri, one player, we know that already there's so much football and there needs to be a backup. There has to be. And you can't really back up Rodri, but...
That trio worked. It worked today. Kovacic, Bernardo and KDB. It did. It was a good trio.
But back to Savinho. I just hope that it's not a serious injury that we have to deal with, that it was just... a precautionary.
I think it is precautionary.
Because
he wouldn't have carried on playing if it was serious.
They would have never let him see go back more of him. Like, it excites me.
On a quick side note, look, we have a red chair, and Wafi has a blue chair. We are going all out. We're not playing games.
Serious business.
So at the moment, this is the first setup that you guys are witnessing. Yeah. We are going to make sure the audio is better. I know this is not ideal, because I think it's just the phone audio, but we're going to get mics.
Yeah.
Everything's going
to be... We're being very serious right now.
We're being serious.
Yes.
But back to City.
Yes.
You predicted?
I said 2-1.
2-1. So you were very close.
And
result was correct. Prediction, scoreline was incorrect.
Chelsea did have chances. And I'm not going to lie, I thought they were much better.
Of course, that would be something you do with the chairs. Of course
obviously.
It is. Of course.
I thought that Chelsea were so much better than I expected them to be. And only because I don't think it's wrong to point out that they have there's a lot of question marks around them. Like, there's so many players. How are you going to create...
When you have a squad going into like triple digits, then you know you...
That's next level stuff. Who needs 8 goalkeepers? Like,
I think maybe they in case that they don't fill up the stadium, they can just use the squad.
Oh, no.
And they sort it. They've got the squad watching. They can just come in and out. Sorted. I think it works. Back to predictions. I said 3-2 to Man City. No, did I say 3-2?
Yes, you said it was going to be
3-2. I thought it would be goals galore. Yeah, and it wasn't. There were a few chances. Could have been. On Haaland's goal, though, it was a top-class finish.
Sure.
He used a lot of his strength to get in front of Cucurella and obviously a cross goal and to chip it in, which is really, really quality.
I think it's insane that he scored 91 goals in 100 appearances and has 15 assists.
Yeah, so that's 116 goal contributions in just 100 games. At the top flight in the Premier League. Well, obviously across all competitions, but it's insane.
But still, let's put a little...
Insane.
Guys, let's put a little bit of respect on Haaland's name, please. And thank you.
Well done to City. They got the win. Let's move on to the early kickoff for Saturday, which was Liverpool taking on Ipswich, who we didn't know much about. Obviously, we haven't watched a lot of the championship, but we've heard a lot about Ipswich.
And in the first half, I mean, it was pretty much with them.
Ipswich was pleasantly, surprisingly good.
Yes. So I
was like really rooting for them, because this is the team. If you know, you know. Liverpool must fall. Liverpool must fall. No? Liverpool must go. Liverpool must go. Liverpool must go.
Basically.
But
you're not a fan.
Quality showed. Jota got on the score sheet. Great pass from Trent into Salah, into Jota.
Trent, listen, he had a few passes where I was like, okay, this is why this guy is so good. I know
Trent Alexander annoys me.
You don't like him and you think he's overrated. But
just again, on the word overrated, I say people are overrated not because they're not good. Overrated does not mean you're not good. It means that people just, they're putting you on a pedestal. It's like you win a platinum medal, but you can only win gold. How can you give someone...
Wow, that's actually a really good description.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I'm not saying that he's not golden, that he's a
So he'll get a gold medal, but not a... Wait, which one? The other way around?
Well, there's There's platinum, there's silver, there's gold.
I didn't know the way in which you were doing it.
Let me explain how it works. So in sports.
But in music, when something goes platinum, it's better than gold.
That's why I said they make it seem like Trent is a platinum footballer, but he's gold.
Guys, sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to
Maybe I didn't
things and understand things. But
I might not have explained it properly. But anyways, Liverpool got the win. Arne Slot. I think that's how you pronounce it, because it's obviously Dutch, and I'm trying to use my Afrikaans accent to make sure that I pronounce it with all the emotion. So Arne Slot started with a very good start. 2-0 victory.
I thought it would be more. Good. I think my prediction was, what was it?
What did you say? Yeah, it is.
I said
you said
2-1.
I said 2-2.
Okay, not bad.
I thought they were going to draw.
How?
I did.
Like, respectfully, I think Ipswich, someone did say that they were good and they will probably upset a few teams. I do agree with you.
Especially at their home ground.
Yes, but I mean...
I think I really believed that Ed Sheeran knew that they would win. And then I was like, I trust Ed Sheeran.
You trust Ed, obviously.
For someone that made so many bangers, like that did so well, I was like, this guy...
Obviously trustworthy.
He surely knows football predictions. I was like, it just works. So... Because he said that they were going to win, I was like, they're going to draw. If he thinks Ipswich would win, then like a safe in between was a draw.
Okay.
And the first half performance from Ipswich was, I think,
it was very convincing, actually. Yeah. But then Liverpool in the second half, once that first goal went in,
and it was a good win for them in the end. An important win, and one that I think everybody expected.
I'm getting choked up.
But anyways, I don't want to talk about them anymore.
The other fixtures for Saturday, we're going to be honest with you guys. We were at a partakey.
We were.
A 30th birthday. So we tried our best to suss the games out.
Yeah, we've watched the highlights of a majority of the games. And we've seen kind of what has happened. But we didn't spend 90 minutes per game. So we're just going to kind of just chat about what our predictions were, what the results were, and just kind of touch on those teams a little bit. If you have any questions around them while we're here, let's ask and let's chat about it. So after that, Arsenal, Wolves.
It was?
Arsenal, Wolves, here it is here, 2-0. Arsenal won 2-0 at home. Havertz started off his season with a goal. Didn't really start off well for Arsenal when he came. Yeah, but then he's turned out to be such a good footballer.
Absolutely.
So great goal. Actually,
it was Saka that assisted Havertz, and then Havertz assisted Saka.
I think he was the standout player of this weekend.
Saka was, I get it, guys.
Stand out. He was really good. And
I must say, I'm sorry, I just want to jump in. Even in the Euros, we know that England wasn't a massive highlight, but Saka was. He's such a good player. I would just like to say that if I ever disrespected Saka, this is me apologizing. I was not familiar with his game like that. Okay, so
he's good. He is good. Yeah, and I do like him. He's very likable.
Yeah, we had the same prediction. It was 3-0.
Yeah,
so
was it?
Yeah, both of us said 3-0. Yeah,
and it was 2-0. Very close. Result was correct. Scoreline almost got there.
Yes.
Let's move on. Next up, we have Everton versus Brighton. So Man United take on Brighton next. They managed to get the win. 3-0, almost 4. It was an offside goal. At Goodison Park. Not a good start for Everton. Also looking to try not get potential points dropped further like they had last season. So we'll find out about that soon. But not a good performance from Everton. Brighton looked sharp. They looked really good. Names. Yeah.
It's really nice to see Matoma again.
And Adingra. I love Adingra. I think he's very underrated. Yes. And he put in a good performance. Got a goal, almost an assist at the end. But it was a good game. It was a good game.
Brighton are honestly going to do much better than they did last season.
Yeah.
So
I hate that we're playing them next.
I was just going to say, I'm so keen for that game.
My early thoughts is like a draw. But I really believe in United. We look different. We're strong. We look like teams would fear us now. I think if Brighton are in the tunnel with Man United and they look to the right and they see the butcher, they're going to go right to the gym, like he told the Dama. Right to the gym. They're going to see Magugooks. They're going to be like, I can't jump as high as Magugooks. Magugooks is
so they're going to give up before they start.
Then they're going to see Xerxes. They're going to see Garnat. They just... No. The aura, the Man United aura is coming back.
Miguel, they scored 1 goal.
But
you just need to realize that they have to
I'm just excited.
Score
do not kill my vibe.
I'm sorry.
Not in front of my friends. You do not kill my vibe in front of my friends.
You know what? Amazing stuff, okay?
But yeah, good win for Brighton, and they will have a tough game against Man United because we are going to win the league. Next, we move on to Newcastle.
Sorry, as a City fan, I don't fear United.
You must
fear
them because I promise you, in the near future, you guys will go down and Manchester will remain red.
Do you remember a couple weeks ago when you were wearing this shirt because you lost?
But not because of penalties.
Anyway,
which we shouldn't have even done.
We're not, but if you had scored, you know what, we can't
Newcastle,
have this conversation again.
I said they would win 4-1.
I said 3-1.
Got a red card in the first half, which I think derailed their performance. They did still get the win. Very good win for them. Men. Yeah, with 10 men getting a win. I thought I'd captained Isak, but I didn't. I captained Salah.
I captained
on my
Isak,
FPL.
and I
got 10
an
assist.
Points.
So that's not the best.
It's not great.
How are we doing on FPL? I think I was...
Let's actually check.
Well, I'm using my phone.
Okay,
so
I'll check mine.
I think I was like number 100 and...
On our
20 something in our league.
Oh my goodness.
You were in the thousands, I think.
I'm so bad.
Actually, you did way better than me last season, so I can't even
yeah, I don't know.
complain. Anyway,
all right.
Newcastle got the win, 1-0, 10 men. It was good. Very unfair red card for Newcastle. That was a questionable one. I think the way they look at those ones is as soon as there's like any head contact like that.
Then the players, obviously, they go down and they give the theatrics and all that stuff, which is unnecessary.
Based on the law of putting your head in someone else's face, it was softer.
It was. But again, it's the players on the receiving end are going to take advantage of that because they know it's going to benefit them. And I get so frustrated by that. It's the same with, like, respectfully, Enzo Fernandez was on the floor a lot during the...
He's annoying. Enzo
Chelsea
Fernandez
City game
is so annoying.
Not
if there are any Chelsea fans watching now, do you really like him? Like, okay, but I suppose if they play for your team and they're annoying other...
But anyway, we're not going to spend all time talking about that guy, but
moving on.
It's the whole thing, like, the player will take advantage.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what happened.
Yeah.
And good that they were still able to get the win.
That's all that matters in the end. They got the win.
Exactly.
10 man Newcastle got the win.
Yes. Next.
Move on. What game was next? We have Nottingham Forest
versus Bournemouth. So I got this one correct.
You did. 1-1.
1-1.
I said 1-0. Very wrong. Well, not very wrong. I said Forest would win.
I don't think it's going to get better for... Enzo was hella annoying.
Yes. Thank you.
So Forest, Bournemouth, I feel like they're pretty much at the moment. I don't know if they're going to get better, both teams. Solanke was a massive
big
loss for Bournemouth. So a draw, I feel like that's a fair result.
Yeah.
That's obviously what I thought was going to happen.
Definitely a fair result. I don't think there's much more to say about that. I think both teams, I suppose, Forest won't be happy to have conceded and lost the game. Bournemouth will be happy with the points I rate. So, next game, we have West Ham and Villa. We both thought that it would be a draw. I said 1-1 and Wafi said 2-2. Villa came out on top.
I'm actually really bummed we didn't. I fully thought we were going to have the chance to watch that. But, guys, we were just partying too much.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But we were trying to
We were at a birthday party and we had it on our phones and we were watching. But obviously
it's not the same.
You can't.
It's not the same. But Villa getting the win, good for them, I must say. Like, because Villa right now, it's going to be a question mark. Will they build on the season that they created?
Which is almost like, that's such
on the momentum,
a massive ask to expect them to do better than they did last season.
Because that was already like
I don't even know if they're going to make top 4 again.
No, we didn't. I don't think either of us in our predictions had them there.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't. But it was a good win for Villa. Very, very good win. Onana got on the score sheet. And then late drama. There's always drama. But Villa got the win. Always drama. Where there's the Premier League, there's drama.
Okay, we move on. Versus Palace.
This was like the game earlier today.
And
more drama in that game.
We both thought that Palace were going to get the win.
Yeah, but I said 2-1 to Palace. You said 2-0 to Palace.
2-0 to Palace, yes.
And
what
after
was it?
2-1.
Oh, there. Sorry.
To Brentford.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Yeah, so if you didn't watch the game, there was a controversial moment in the first half where Eze had a free kick. He caught the goalkeeper off guard. Brilliant.
What a strike, first of all.
Beautiful finish. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful goal. But the ref blew his whistle just before it went in the goals because of an altercation on the edge of the box.
That actually was nothing, but VAR didn't look at it.
It would have been a foul, but it didn't interfere with the goal.
Yes.
So because the whistle was blown before the ball went in the back of the net, VAR can't intervene, which means VAR didn't do anything wrong there. It was the ref. Yes. The ref blew his whistle early. If you look at the replay, you can see the ref's looking ahead of him, and Eze just took the free kick quick.
Yeah.
The ref didn't even see it, and once he saw the foul, he blew the whistle. So I understand from things happen quick. That would have happened quick.
Yeah.
So it's an unfortunate one.
What a goal that was.
So I think Palace were a little bit hard done by.
Yeah.
Are we back?
Guys, we don't even know what to say. Wi-Fi.
Sorry about that.
Tech issues.
These are the kind of things that we have to work through. But if you're still here, thank you for sticking around that little silent moment.
I feel
let's
we should check some of these comments.
Okay.
Actually.
Let's do that. Let's check the comments.
Side note, completely unrelated. Pep just said that Bob will be out until Jan.
Yo, that's bad. That's bad. That's like Yoro. That's like Yoro.
That is so frustrating because first of all, I'm obsessed with Bob.
He was your best player in pre-season.
So this is so devastating.
Sucks, eh? To have injured players.
But we generally kick into gear from January. So then we'll have him. So
he'll come at the right time, I guess.
I'm just hoping for the best here. Really, really I am. Eze's disallowed goal was horrendous.
It was terrible. It should have been a goal. Do we have a birthday here? Aaliyah.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Aaliyah. I hope I said that right.
A great day.
Hope it was a good one.
You see,
much love.
Just like little dance breaks, singing breaks. You never know what you're going to get, basically.
This is my favorite dance move.
Yeah, there's a lot of practice that is needed with that one.
Okay. I think those are all the games so far. We still have Leicester and Spurs happening tomorrow.
Yes.
And that will be a game which we both predicted Spurs would win. I said 3-2. I said there would be a goal fest, which I hope there'll be a goal fest. Let's see what happens. You said 3-1. Similar predictions, but both in favor of Spurs. You said some more comments you want to go through quickly.
What would you rate City's performance on a scale of 1 to 10? Like a 6.
I think that's fair. By getting the win, it takes you from a 5 to a 6.
But I also... when you're watching them, like with this game, you know that they're not at 100%. There are misplaced passes that come like January, February, once they're really in the groove. Those don't really happen a lot.
And I think only a 6 because of the fact that we know what their 10 is like.
Yes.
Man 100%. City's 10, their 9, that star performance is really tough to reach. And obviously
I wasn't unhappy with their performance.
No, you weren't terrible, but it wasn't City. It was like... a few misplaced passes you wouldn't normally have in games, but it happens so early in the season. But
overall, I thought a lot of players put in a really good shift. So I'm overall happy with how it turned out. The fact that we won,
both our teams won.
Oh, yay. Brilliant stuff.
Although only one of our teams have been top of the table this weekend at some point.
And only one of our teams have won 4 in a row. Anyway, and that is how we come to the... Do you hear that silence? It's just silent from the red side over here. That was a tough one, eh?
It was, because I don't have anything to say to that. But I don't want there to be 5.
Burn, someone said.
I don't want it to be 5. It cannot be 5. Cannot be 5.
But 5's your favorite number.
Do you want our marriage to continue?
5 is your favorite number.
When it helps me.
No, 5 in general.
5 is my favorite number. Arsenal are winning the league. I'm convinced.
I hope that's not the case, but I honestly feel like they've been building for how long? Like it has
I think they'll win
the season. I really don't want to put that out there though.
I want to because I'm often wrong. So Arsenal will win. Please no. But they will. Arsenal are winning this
They are
thing.
winning.
They're winning. They are winning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Anyways, guys, thank you very much for tuning into our very first game week review after game week 1.
Well, it's not even done yet.
It's not done yet, but we aren't able to do it tomorrow. So we were like going to do it after the City Chelsea game.
Do you guys think Chelsea deserved any pens? Okay, first of all, they were on the floor a lot. Enzo specifically was waiting for them. Like they were somewhere. I'm like, just get up, okay? That handball one. What's frustrating about that? It's like such close proximity.
It is.
What must mans do? But I understand the frustration because some questions around like incidents like that have been given previously. So it's again starting with that inconsistency, basically. Yeah. So we just have to see. Oh man,
I don't think it's a pen because what must he do in that position from that close? Like that was something they used to give back in the day, like a year ago, back in the.
Wow.
But I don't know. I know if it happens to your team, you get frustrated because you're like, it hit the hand.
Yeah.
But it is one that was like quite a distance away. Sis!
Sis to what?
Sis!
To what?
Sis toch.
You have to give us context. When you say sis.
Yeah.
Especially as we're saying our goodbyes. We're saying our goodbyes and you're leaving us with sis.
Thank you for your kind words, guys.
About our accents. Thanks.
Thank you.
You guys are my favorite influence.
Thank you as well for that. We really appreciate you for spending the time here. This is you. You guys are the OGs, those that are here now, because you are officially at our very first YouTube live, the first of many. We intend to grow on this. We intend to eventually get better. We want to include more information for you. Obviously, just make it more
just in general.
Better. Yeah, but we got to start somewhere, and we want to also use this as a way for you guys to hopefully feel encouraged to also start the things that you want to work on, what you enjoy. Just start.
Do it, guys.
Just do it.
If you love it, do it.
This is what we're doing. We're just doing it. We want to talk footy. We want to chat with you guys. And we had a lot of fun. I definitely had a lot of fun.
I had fun too.
On a side note, tomorrow I'm going to be on Fan Zone. Premier League Fan Zone.
Yes.
Tomorrow, what time is it?
They haven't confirmed the time.
Okay, but tomorrow we'll let you guys know on the socials. So tomorrow I'll be on Fan Zone talking about Man United versus Fulham. I'm very excited.
So this was a really good practice.
This was great practice. And you know what's even better about it? Wife is not going to be there. So she can just have a City
How is it better that I'm not sure? You could have sworn this guy doesn't love me.
There's no space.
I know, that failed, hey? I don't know if you guys saw that,
I'm sorry.
but it didn't work out well.
And I like it when you're in close proximity.
Thank you.
I apologize for that.
Thanks. We do love each other.
But yeah, we do.
I know you guys don't usually get to see that.
Anyways, that is it for episode 1. We've kept you here for 30 minutes. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those that are watching.
We appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I don't know how it works on lives, but I think we're going to call it. Much love, guys. Glory, Man United. And we'll see you at the next one.